Hey everyone, my name is Virginia with the Bible Podcast. And for me right now filming this video, it is Saturday evening and my Sabbath day is coming to an end. And if you don't have a Sabbath, or maybe you don't know what a Sabbath is, you need a day off. You got to take a day off. If it's not today, then maybe it can be tomorrow, Sunday. And if you're watching this at some other point in the week, then hey, maybe you can make your Sabbath plans to take your day off soon, because everyone needs a day off every day of the week. And I'm going to read some verses from Hebrews 4, and we're going to talk about it right now. Hebrews 4 says promised rest for God's people. God's promise of entering his rest still stands, so we ought to tremble with fear that some of you might fail to experience it. For this good news that God has prepared the rest has been announced to us just as it was to them, but it did them no good because they didn't share the faith of those who listen to God. For only we who believe can enter his rest. As for the others, God said, "In my anger I took an oath, they will never enter my place of rest." And even though this rest has been ready since the beginning of the world, we know it's ready because of the place in the scriptures where it mentions the seventh day. On the seventh day, God rested from all his work. But in the other passages, God said they will never enter my place of rest. So God's rest is there for people to enter. But those who first heard this good news failed to enter because they disobeyed God. So God set another time for entering his rest, and that time is today. God announced this through David much later in the words he already quoted. "Today, when you hear his voice, don't harden your hearts." Now, if Joshua has succeeded in giving them this rest, God would not have spoken about another day of rest still to come. So there's a special rest waiting for the people of God. For all who have entered into God's rest has rested from their labors, just as God did after creating the world. So let us do our best to enter that rest, because if we disobey God as the people of Israel did, then we will fail. Verse 12 says, "For the word of God is alive and powerful. It is sharper than the sharpest two-edged sword, cutting between soul and spirit, between joint and marrow. It exposes our innermost thoughts and desires. Nothing in all creation is hidden from God. Everything is naked and exposed before his eyes, and he is the one to whom we are accountable." So let's put that day of rest on our calendar. Let's keep it every week, and let's keep it dedicated to God. For more information, if you want to hear more, if you want to watch some videos, head over to our YouTube channel. Otherwise, I will catch you here on the next little mini reel on the Bible Podcast. Bye, guys.